Hi guys, welcome to Femina Grazia Virtual Beauty Carnival. I'm going to start with my Chanel moisturizer. This is one of my favorite moisturizers because it's super hydrating and rich. It's called La Crème Douce. And I kind of do a skin yoga, really massage my skin and prep really well and just make sure my skin is nice and juicy for the foundation. And yeah, just give it a really nice massage and just get into the flow and just take a moment with my skin and let that really work into the skin so it's nice and hydrated. So my next step is to go in with my Chanel Vitalumiere foundation in shade 30. I'm a little bit lighter now, obviously, because it's winter, and I go in with my brush. I usually start in the center. I get a lot of rosacea on my skin, and it always shows up in the center. And I just stroke my foundation on with a flat foundation brush on really well hydrated skin. Always get your neck. I love getting my neck. There's nothing worse than having one color on your face and a different color on your neck. I'm going in with my Chanel concealer, Le Correcteur de Chanel. Excuse my French. So I'm just going in the center of my face for extra coverage. So this is what I normally do. This is my makeup routine. I just go in to give my foundation a bit more coverage in the areas that I need it. I don't normally like to wear a heavy base, so I would put my Vitalumiere on and then just get a Chanel concealer and just cover where I feel like I need that extra bit of coverage. This is one of my favorite concealers right now. It's the Ordinary. The shade is 2.3N, which stands for neutral. They've extended their concealer range. It's a full cover, so great for covering dark circles. Great for Asian skin tones. It's a neutral, so it's not very yellow, it's not very pink, it's just neutral, which is perfect for underneath my eyes. And I'm just applying that and just stroking any excess product off. I sort of like to work this way. Some people like to use beauty blenders. I mean, on myself, I don't really use a beauty blender, but on my clients, I do. We, I guess, have our own ways of doing our own makeup. I'm just buffing in with a brush, just making sure everything is seamless. I'm now going to set my base. So my foundation's quite glowy, so it's important to fully set your base so you are not overly shiny. I use quite a big brush to get it done quicker. I always like to check my makeup from different angles, so hence why I'm moving my face around, because I just want to make sure that it's perfect from every angle. And I'm now going in with my Chanel bronzer just to give me a tiny bit of color. Now I can't go too dark with my bronzer because I'm obviously quite a medium dark skin tone, and I can't go too dark with my bronzer. It will just look almost orange on me. So my bronzers vary depending on how tanned I am. So if I'm not too tanned, I pretty much use a really soft natural bronzer from Chanel. I'm now going in with a little bit of Chanel blush. I love Chanel so much, as you guys know. I use a lot of Chanel in my kit, a lot of the Ordinary products, which I've been using pretty much for years. I'm now going in with my Les Beige bronzing cream, and I'm giving myself a very soft contour, very soft, so you can see where my natural contour is. I'm just going in there with like a subtle contour, nothing too strong, because I want to do an eye focus. Just brushing up my brows. I've had my eyebrows microbladed by Charmaine Brows in London, and she's one of my favorites for eyebrows. I'm now using the Stylo Ombre Contour, and this is actually an eyeliner or an eyeshadow, like a stick shadow. But it's my favorite color and my go-to color for my own lips, because it's between a peach and a mauve. And I just love it. It's for me, it's like a lip contour. I love it. I absolutely love it. It just gives my lips a nice shape. And then I go in with some gloss. This gloss is from a brand called Rococo London, which is launching in March. I've been very lucky to have a few of their products sent to me in advance before their launch. It's kind of a good colour for me. It's a nice peach. It's like a yellow-based peach. It works with my skin tone really well. This is, again, the Stylo Ombre X Contour, excuse my French, but it's one of the stick eyeshadows from Chanel. Basically, it's the same to what I've used on the lips, but a different colour. So I use this colour on the eyes and not on the lips. So it comes in a variety of different shades. So I put that on the waterline. It's really easy and it's quick, and that's why I like it. And I wanted to do something today that is easy and quick and focuses on the eyes, and that I know works on most people. Right now I'm working on shape and figuring where I want my eyes to go. And sometimes when I do my own makeup, I just kind of go with the flow. I don't know exactly what I want to do on myself. I just sort of see how I feel. So I'm taking this eyeshadow and blending it all over my eyelids, and it's really, really easy to blend. So a little bit about me. My name is Maria Asadi. I work on a variety of celebrities globally. My Instagram is official_Maria_Asadi, and I'm really, really happy to be here today doing this for Femina and Grazia, and I'm excited to be a part of this. So I'm getting my brush and just kind of giving myself a blended, smoky hue of bronzy brown on my eyelid, and just angling out the shape so it pulls my eye out. I've concealed, and I'm using my concealer to almost act as a guideline for my shape. So this could also be done with a cotton bud, but then the cotton bud ends up taking away too much makeup. So I like to use the Chanel concealer. And again, it's quite transparent, as in it's not super dense. So it's not like the makeup keeps building and building. And that's why I like it, because it's so versatile and I can use it in so many different ways. I'm really, really defining my shape. Currently doing this makeup from London. Now I am going in there with a really nice, super dense, super black kajal from Chanel. And it's not very pointed, so it's going to give you a thicker line, which I really want because I want to get a really nice smoky lash line. Just refining and working that shape. Sometimes, you know, with eye makeup, it's such a process. You just have to work through it and work through the shape and really refine your shape. Know what shape you want to do, what angle you want to do. For me, I just wanted to create a really nice feline kajal eye. And it's a lot about layering. So I started with brown and I went over with black, and that's what I normally do. The brown helps me understand where the eye is going before I commit to a black, because once you put black on and you might want to change it, it's going to be really hard. So you almost map out the eye with a brown and then you go in there with the black when you're exactly certain where you want the eye makeup to go. So my best advice when doing eyes is map it out. Map it out with a really light pencil, whether that's a brown, whether that's a light kind of grey or a soft colour that's easily able to be tweaked, and then go in there with a black when you're ready. Just blending everything through. Working the next eye. And kajal is not meant to, I don't want this look to be absolutely perfect. I want it to look a little bit lived in, which is why I'm smudging it. I don't want it to be perfected lines. I want it to look a little bit tribal. Me rummaging through my makeup bag. Going back to the same brush I used and just matching the right side to the left. Now I'm going in there with an eyeliner and just redefining that shape. So we've got a line followed by an outer edge smudge. And that's what I wanted to go for. I want it to look like a lived-in feline kajal. So that's the best way to do something like this look. It's where you're going with your kajal, something quite smudgy, like the Chanel one that I've used. Smudge it, you know, let it look like it's lived in, and then go and get that beautiful eyeliner, which is liquid, and kind of go over it. So that way you get a beautiful line, but a little bit more lived in, a little bit more smudged on the outer edge, or a little bit more diffused and blurred. I really like to get those inner corners for that extra depth, that beautiful feline eye. I'm enjoying where this is going. I love a kajal eye. Can you see how now we have the line and the shape, but the outer edges are slightly more diffused? Now we go on to mascara. My lashes are really short. I've never had really long or full lashes, but I just go in with a little bit of mascara. And the best technique for mascara for people like myself that don't have much lashes is use a really thickening mascara, nothing too defining, because people with sparse lashes, too much definition doesn't really show up, so you need like thickening and a bit more drama. And then kind of move your brushes, move the brush angle a little bit left, a little bit right, so you're kind of moving it like a windscreen wiper, so you're getting that fan-like effect. Kind of getting more definition and more intensity on the bottom. Now, just to finish off, a little bit more powder, just to keep that all locked in and set. Ooh, what is this on my face? That could be a little bit of eyeliner or a lash. Looks like it's a bit of eyeliner. Just brush up my brows. And then here we are. Voila! This is how to get my look.